Seven sadhanas of Vedic chanting, mantra dhyanam, common sense thought, Shanti and Guru Parampara mantras, Sankalpa for the Sanatana Dharma, for our evolution, for the universal spiritual evolution. Upanishad mantra Ucharana, Upanishad mantra Adhyanam with Bhashya to very clearly understand what's the goal to reach, what's the means to reach. May Parabrahma Ishvara Jaganmatha Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, all of them, seeing our these efforts, fully bless us, immediately bless us for the best of the things. And the blessing should work in improving or blossoming our personality, Vyaktitva, so that we are nearing to the truth within, we are serving the world without. Seven sadhanas. First one, Vedic chanting from ATHARVANA Veda, VIGNA NIVARANA SUKTHAM. So many vignas keep coming, and some of them can be warded away by these type of prayers and Daiva Krupa. Some we have to work hard with our intelligence. Few of them, when inevitable, we have to go through. Accept all these three possibilities. Don't stick on to only one. That I prayed so every vigna should go away. We should pray for that purpose, but some avoidable the devatas will avoid. One or two we have to go through to learn the lesson. The Lord to teach the lesson, He makes us go through. Everything is lesson in this world. Everything is learning, learning, learning. And few with our intelligence and hard work, we can also avoid those vigna in our spiritual path, in our life in general. Right? Now the mantra has some 6-7 mantras. The Suktam, Vamadeva is the Rishi to whom it is revealed. Dyava Prithvi, Dyava means the Swargaloka. Prithvi is Bhuloka. When it is said, the Antariksha Lokas also, you can add. The Devatas, Dyava Prithvi Devatas are the Devata. Vishwe Devatas, the special category of Vishwe Devata. All knowing people, Devatas, they generally are available for any work. Okay. Here the first mantra is what? To all these Vyagra Adi, Sarpa Adi, Pishacha Adi, which create Vigna, which give us troubles. No, for them, the Diloka is the father, Prithvi is the mother. O father and mother, you are the ones who have sent this towards us. Naturally, we deserve because of our some papa karma, etc. Now we are on the righteous path. The ones you, the devatas, who have sent these towards us, please withdraw. See to it that all these things go away from us. These gross obstacles to vignas and subtle vignas also. This vyagrati, sarpadi, pishachadi. When they are around or when the thought of them are around in us or that type of negative thoughts are in us, can we pursue our adhyatmika sadhana? We can't. That's why you have sent because we deserved. Now we are praying, please take them away. Same way, all the beings who are working hard but not succeeding because of the gross and subtle vigna obstacles. May they wear this money and danda. This is started from Manu himself who tied this. I also tie this money and danda. Money is to the hand, danda is a stick to be held in the hand. With this, all these vignas I make important. And when we use this language, you should not take it literally कि हम उसको मार डालेंगे, काट डालेंगे. Idea is I see that these vignas do not come, I don't create them, I don't allow them to overpower me. This is the meaning of I will ward away these vignas with this money and danda. In the same way, let sadhakas all try this money to their hand and then they will help in protection from the terrible, cruel, and all energy consuming some vignas, sukshma and sthula vignas. And at this day, today, this much only we know. Which are the vignas, sthula, sukshma? When we get the courage, strength to listen about them, we will be told. But now, जो भी है स्थूल रूप में सूक्ष्म रूप में है, every vigna should go away. So to all the beings, you want to have food, live life and do your sadhanas. But you are mohita by these vignas, like even devatas are deluded for some time by the asura maya. May this money, danda and one more thing is added, khadga. 3. Ward away all your those moha maya delusion, and then you work hard, get food, eat it, be strong, know the goal, go towards it. That's the meaning. Same way, the fifth mantra says, O money, I am tying you for the removal of all the vignas created by my past, vignas created by those who consider me to be their enemy. So, with this, the special Vighna, the Ka, Bhava, the name of Vighna, maybe Tamogunatmaka. So, may that be removed such ones. Then, when the tied horse is tied to the Ratha and then given proper direction, with what smoothness and ease they pull the chariot towards wherever it has to take the Yajamana. In the same way, our entire life with all faculties, like the horses with chariot, move towards the goal unobstructed. Horse and chariot example is taken to say this. In the same way, in this Prithvi, in total 101 Vignas are there. Main categories. In each one of them, there may be plenty. So, O money, I am tying you to me. These are being tied by the Devatas, the Manus, the Rishis. Okay. So, bless me, empower me, see to it that all these 101 or any number of Vignas be totally eliminated from my path. This is how the Vedic way of invoking Devata Krupa through the Sankalpa, through the Prarthana, and consciously bypassing all obstructions and moving on the path. Here, for us, the path is spiritual. Path is anything, Vignas will come. With Vignas in every path, it's a pain for us to travel. We can't reach. So we should always try to ward away those Vignas. Knowing, warding away Vignas, empowering ourselves, moving on the path till the goal is reached. These are all to be kept in our intellect all the time. Om Atha Vigna Nivarana Suktam Atharvana Vedanthargata Om Karshafasya Vishafasya Om Karshafasya Vishafasya Dyauh Pita Pruthivi Mata Dyauh Pita Pruthivi Mata Yatha Vichakra Devaha Yatha Vichakra Devaha Tatha Pakrunuta Punaha तथा पकृणुता पुनः ॐ कर्षभस्य विषभस्य द्यौः पिता पृथिवी मातां यथाभिचक्रदेवाः तथा पकृणुता पुनः ॐ कर्षभस्य विषभस्य द्यौः पिता पृथिवी मातां यथाभिचक्रदेवाः तथा पकृणुता पुनः ॐ कर्षभस्य विषभस्य द्यौः पिता पृथिवी माता यथाभिचक्रदेवाः तथापकृणुता पुनः. Second, अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् तथा तन्मनुना कृतं तथा तन्मनुना कृतं कृणोमि वध्रि विस्कन्धं कृणोमि वध्रि विस्कन्धं मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् तथा तन्मनुना कृतं कृणोमि वध्रिविष्कन्धं मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् तथा तन्मनुना कृतं कृणोमि वध्रिविष्कन्धं मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् तथा तन्मनुना कृतं कृणोमि वध्रिविष्कन्धं मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव. Third, विषङ्गे सूत्रे कृगलं विषङ्गे सूत्रे कृगलं तदा बध्नन्ति वेधसः तदा बध्नन्ति वेधसः श्रवस्युं शुष्मं काभवं श्रवस्युं शुष्मं काभवं वध्रिं कृण्वन्तु बन्धुरः वध्रिं कृण्वन्तु बन्धुरः विषङ्गे सूत्रे कृगलं तदा बध्नन्ति वेधसः श्रवम्यं सुष्मं श्रवस्युं शुष्मं काभवं वध्रिं कृण्वन्तु बन्धुरः विषङ्गे सूत्रे कृगलं तदा बध्नन्ति वेधसः श्रवस्युं शुष्मं काभवं वध्रिं कृण्वन्तु बन्धुरः. 2, 3, 4. येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा इवासुरमायया इवासुरमायया शुनाङ्कपिरिवदूषणो शुनाङ्कपिरिवदूषणो बन्धुराकाभवस्य च बन्धुराकाभवस्य च येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा इवासुरमायया शुनां कपिरिवदूषणो बन्धुराकाभवस्य च येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा इवासुरमायया शुनां कपिरिवदूषणो बन्धुराकाभवस्य च येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा इवासुरमायया शुनां कपिरिवदूषणो बन्धुराकाभवस्य च. Fifth, दुष्ट्यै हित्वा भत्स्यामे दुष्ट्यै हित्वा भत्स्यामे दूषयिष्यामि काभवं दूषयिष्यामि काभवम् उदाशवोरथा इव उदाशवोरथा इव शवदेभिः सरिष्यथ शपथेभिः सरिष्यथ शपथेभिः सरिष्यथ दुष्ट्यै हित्वा भ्रत्स्यामि दूषयिष्यामि काभवम् उदाशवोरथा इव शपथेभिः सरिष्यथ दुष्ट्यै हित्वा भत्स्यामि दूषयिष्यामि काभवम् उदाशवोरथा इव शपथेभिः परिष्यथ. Sixth mantra. एकशतं विस्कन्धानि एकशतं विस्कन्धानि विष्टिता पृथिवीमनो विष्टिता पृथिवीमनो तेषां त्वामग्र उज्जहर उज्जः तेषां त्वामग्र उज्जः रुर्मणिं विस्कन्धदूषणं रुर्मणिं विस्कन्धदूषणम् एकशतं विस्कन्धानि विष्टिता पृथिवीमनो तेषां त्वामग्र उज्जः रुर्मणिं विस्कन्धदूषणम् एकशतं विस्कन्धानि विष्टिता पृथिवीमनो तेषां त्वामग्र उज्जहर्उर्मणिं विस्कन्धदूषणम्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Let us chant once or twice. Let all vignas go away. ॐ कर्षभस्य विषभस्य द्यौः पिता पृथिवी माता यथा विचक्रदेवास्तथा पकृणुता पुनः अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् तथा तन्मनुना कृतं कृणोमि वध्रिविष्कन्धं मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव पिशङ्गे सूत्रे कृगलं तदा बध्नन्ति वेदसः श्रवस्युं शुष्मं काभवं वध्रिं कृण्वन्तु बन्धुरः येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा इवासुरमायया शुनाङ्कविरिवदूषणो बन्धुराकाभवस्य च दुष्ट्यैः त्वा भत्स्यामि दूषयिष्यामि काभवम् उदाशवो रथा इव शपथेभिः सरिष्यथ एकशतं विष्कन्धानि विष्टिता पृथिवीमनो तेषां त्वामग्र उज्जहरुर्मणिं विष्कन्धदूषणम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 वन्स् मोर् ॐ कर्षवस्य विषभस्य द्यौः पिता पृथिवी माता यथा विचक्रदेवास्तथा पकृणुता पुनः अश्रेष्माणो अधारयन् तथा तन्मनुना कृतं कृणोमि वध्रिविष्कन्धं मुष्काबर्हो गवामिव पिशङ्गे सूत्रे कृगलं तदा बध्नन्ति वेदसः श्रवस्युं शुष्मं काभवं वध्रिं कृण्वन्तु बन्धुरः येनाश्रवस्य वश्चरथ देवा इवासुरमायया शुनाङ्कविरिवदूषणो बन्धुरा काभवस्य च दुष्ट्यैः त्वा भत्स्यामि दूषयिष्यामि काभवम् उदाशवो रथा इव शपथेभिः सरिष्यथ एकशतं विष्कन्धानि विष्ठिता पृथिवीमनो तेषां त्वामग्र उज्जहद् रुर्मणिं विष्कन्धदूषणम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 okay. We have done our first Vedic chanting. Second, Mantrocharana Dhyana Purvak. Let us meditate today on Hanumanji because in this part of the nation, again Hanumat Jayanti is celebrated. Today is Hanuman Jayanti. So, Om Anjaneyaya Vidmahe Ramadutaya Dhimahi Tanno Hanuman Prachodayat. That mantra we do for 16 times. Then Yama Gayatri we learn today. Then so many mantras are there of Yama. What we chant is Om. बोल एक ही पढ़ते हैं. ओम कर्म लेखकाय विद्महे कालगणकाय धीमहि तन्नो यमः प्रचोदयात्. कर्म लेखका कालगणक. कर्म लेखका. He is observing and writing all our karmas, what we are doing, and he is the one who gives the result. And Kala Ganakaya, he is the one who counts the time of every of the jiva in any of the upadhi. And all is done by him. One has ordered by the Lord to only and only and only in the welfare of jivas. So, Karma Lekhaka, Kala Ganaka, Yamaha. Right? First Om Anjaneyaya. And Vidmahe Dhimahi Prachodayat. The meanings you already know. Om Anjaneyaya Vidmahe Ramadutaya Dhimahi Tanno Hanuman Prachodayat. 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 Om Anjaneyaya Vidmahe Ramadutaya Dhimahi तन्नो हनुमान् प्रचोदयात्। ॐ आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे रामदूताय धीमहि 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 तन्नो हनुमान् प्रचोदयात्। कर्मलेखकाय कालगणकाय यमः। So many mantras are there. Om Suryaputraya Vidmahe Mahakalaya Dhimahi. So to Pretanathaya Vidmahe Dharmarajaya Dhimahi. So to Vaivasvataya Vidmahe Dandahastaya Dhimahi. All these are Yama Gayatri mantras. Today we'll this much chant. Karma Lekaka Kala Ganaka. Okay. Or we'll do Karma Lekakaya Vidmahe Dharmarajaya Dhimahi Tanno Yama. Make Dharmaraj. ॐ कर्मलेखकाय विद्महे धर्मराजाय धीमहि तन्नो यमः प्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ श्री आञ्जनेयाय नमः। श्री यमराजाय नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि समस्त शक्त्योपचार भक्त्योपचार राजोपचार देवोपचारान् समर्पयामि। छत्र चामरादीन् समर्पयामि। स्तोत्रेण भजन कीर्तन जपादिना तोषयामि। तव चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Shri Yamadharmarajaya Namaha. Mama Rakshanam Kuru Kuru Atmanubhavam Prati Prachodanam Kuru Kuru Bhakyabhyantara Shatru Nirmoolanam Kuru Kuru Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Hindava Samskrutehe Vishwavyaptin Kuru Shatrunam Nirmulaya Nirmulaya. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. 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 ओम श्री यमधर्मराजाय नमः 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 ओम श्री यमधर्मराजाय नमः. All these upasanas, etc., should give us strength at every level of our personality, especially the intellect, with which we have to pursue the ultimate. That's thing. All these upasanas in that way indirectly help us, not directly. Having done our Vedic chanting, having done our mantrocharana, in our today's third topic of common sense thought. है ना? In today's common sense thought, what to discuss? Hmm. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Hmm. Main thought is this one. Then its explanation. Little bit we'll do here. Remaining you do as homework. What is that main thought is? Hope we have understood it by now. If not, try to understand as early as possible. Accept as early as possible. Get convinced as early as possible, deeply as much as possible. The thought is only Vedanta saves. Only Tattva Jnana saves. Only Adhisthana Jnana saves. This is the main sentence. Nothing saves us from anything else. Everything else is change of problem, not solution for problem. Vedantic Jnanam, Tattva Jnanam is dissolution of all problems. And what is Tattva Jnana? Only two things. One, in this continuously, constantly, incessantly changing world, there is a substratum behind it. Point one. That substratum never changes, never grows, never dies, etc. Point two, that substratum is me. This is the Vedantic Sar. Therefore, who am I? That changeless, birthless, deathless, immutable, eternal, all blissful self. This is the Vedanta. Theory, practice, experience. Other than this, nothing saves us. Hmm? From what? From everything. In that everything also, two things. One is nothing changes us from, saves us from the misery and misery causing all nonsense. है ना? We have the misery because we lose money. We are miserable, we lose the job. We lose the respect and value in the world. We lose our own near and dear ones. These are all giving us miseries. We lose our own health. We lose our own youthhood. We become old. We even have to inevitably lose this sharira also. Inevitable. Every jiva who enters the body will have to exit body. What helps us at that time? When my own fear of death overpowers me, or thought of death comes to me, or nearly I reach the death nearby. What helps me? Batao. Who helps me? Nobody, only the Vedanta. In which we say death is to the body, not to me. I entered this body to play, play is over, I am going. This is the knowledge from the Jiva standpoint. इससे भी आगे जाओ, Even that thought of individuality with all its powers of Icha, Jnana, Kriya, Shakti is also not real. The real is only conscious, blissful existence. Satchidananda Brahma. Isn't it? So too our near and dear ones. They leave us and go, or they even die. What helps us at that time first? Anytime remember, the one who died is never miserable. Only for some time he is shocked and all. "यार, ये कहाँ था मैं?" After that, he enjoys the freedom that he is free from this wretched, useless, limited body which was giving so much dukkha, so much limitation, so much misery. He dances only. Like from the mother's womb, when the child comes out, he first cries because of the change of place. You know, that he was safe, secured, or habituated to that womb. But if you analyze, it is in Naraka only. That's why after crying for some time, when he finds such an expanded world and gets habituated to it, he is at ease. Now, to anyone now, you and I, crores of human beings, ask anyone, go back to the mother's womb. Do we like to go after experiencing this freedom in this world outside? We will never, because that is cocooning, that is suffocating, that is such a limited place and all. In the same way, when the jiva leaves this body, for some time because of attachments, he suffers little bit. Thereafter, he feels so free that I am now not bound by ना भूख का प्रॉब्लम होता है, न प्यास का, न बीमारी का, न कोई भी, because they're all to the body. He left it, है ना. He feels so relaxed. But then because of his karma, he'll have to be pushed into other body. He says, नहीं जाना मुझे नहीं, कैसा नहीं जाएगा तो जाना ही पड़ेगा फिर. You get exhausted. That's how we are again pushed into Sharira. That I am talking about the ones who leave. They are happy. But the one who is left behind, they become frustrated, miserable and all. What is that which can save them? Only this, no? This person with me is for this much time, that jiva out of prarabdha. In whatever relation we were, in whatever proximity we were, still it is inevitable. Move ahead. Yes, I am miserable. Instantaneously, I will suffer for some time. But then, as soon as possible, with prayers to that departed one, move ahead. This individual will have to continue. And it is so. In how many people in this world, parents died, लगता है जिंदगी empty है. Within 1 year, हाँ, my father died last year. सब भूल जाते. Brother, father, wife, husband, these are all natures. What we are saying here is, what helps is Vedanta. What is Vedanta? Finally, I am left alone. 1 point. Two, in me that being left alone, what pursuits I have? Three, only one pursuit of reality. Isn't it? In that pursuit of reality, only two things. One is the Prakriti Sambandhi, second is Purusha Sambandhi, sadhanas. Purusha Jnanam go on strengthening. That I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman. Prakriti Jnanam go on strengthening. That is only temporary, illusory. It is binding. The more I value it, the more I attach to it, the more it will give me misery. In that Prakriti only, our Dehendriya Pranamana Buddhi come. In the Prakriti only, the outer world Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha come. In the Prakriti only, all the things and beings are there. So this is a Vedantic Jnanam. As early as possible we gain, as strongly as possible we gain, as deeply we get rooted in it. Like I have zero Vedantic knowledge. The moment I listen about this news, somebody died, I get frustrated. पसीना कोई भी हो जाता है. कोई लोग anybody died, they become miserable. अरे ऐसा हुआ क्या accident हो गया? And to such people, when the near and dear ones die, it is a shock, it is benumbing, it is stunning. All of that. Why? Because zero knowledge. The one who has thorough knowledge, this. The position of Brahman, position of Jiva, position of the Deha. जिसको ये पक्का knowledge है मानो. What is his reaction? He says that person as Brahman is eternal. That person as Jiva, like these so many bodies is changed. And that body, it was every moment dying. And it has come with all its prarabdha, how long it will live, what sukha dukha it will have. Oh, ho gaya. There is not even a iota of issue also there because of the strength of the deeply gained spiritual knowledge. It's not non-emotion, it is not carelessness. No, it is the wisdom, the power of the wisdom, which will not allow us to become sentimentally, emotionally miserable because of the inevitables. It's inevitable, na? Everything in this world is perishable. That is inevitable. Even this whole Brahmanda will go away. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Indradi Devatas also have to dissolve in the Mahapralaya. Only the Adhisthana Brahma is permanent. तुम्हें चाहिए परमानेंट तो ओनली ब्रह्मा है, नथिंग एल्स. बाकी सब टेम्पररी. See, that is why without the knowledge of permanent, without the identity with the permanent, without knowing ourselves to be permanent, when you involve in the temporary, whether it is our upadhis or the world of things and beings, you are already sowing seed for miserable, for being miserable. Not having Brahma Jnana is equal to misery, that's it. Thank God with the study of Upanishad Shastras, this Siddhanta Jnana, Spashta Rupena, we got it. We have to strengthen it and we have to start living it. LIVING. In that living, Aham Brahmasmi is being strengthened every day, and all the Upadhis, their arrival and departure is seen as a witness. Ha. One technique I tell you, close eyes, remember all people whom you know are alive. Imagine everybody will die, including myself. Do it every day, then fear will not go. मेरे को पता था ये जाएगा ही. अभी तुम भी जा रहे हो, हाँ मेरे को पता है, मैं भी जाता हूँ. वो मैं कौन जाता हूँ? This body, I am always there. I am consciousness which I can never end ना. वो भी practice करना होता है. Is there any other way than this for freedom from misery when those inevitables happen? एंड दोज इनएविटेबल्स, आप जितने भी छुपाओ वो अपना टाइम पे होते ही हैं. जितना उनसे एस्केप करो वो अपने टाइम पे होते ही हैं. भाई छुपा कर, भाई एस्केप करके यू कांट अवॉइड इट, ओनली थ्रू विजडम, है ना. इन फैक्ट फॉर ए ज्ञानी the entire materialistic world is already jada. It's only dead matter. Only consciousness is making it play, enlivening. That consciousness is eternal and I am that. Just imagine if I identify with the consciousness, which is the illuminator, eternal, immutable, and not identifying at all with the Prakriti, है ना, मैयर मोर तोरत माया, और नहीं है मानो. Is there anything to become miserable in this world? That is of the saints and sages. These I am telling theoretical knowledge. But practically, if one is able to be one with the self, I am the self eternal. Gone. There is, I am the water, I am not the wave. Wave will born and die. And that also is laughable ignorance. Not born and dying, it is kalpita and vikalpita. Projected and rejected, not created. Difference between projection and creation is, if you say creation, then you bound to give reality value. If you say it's projection, you give it the delusory mithya value. When it's real, you suffer. When it is mithya, you don't suffer. That's why, though miserably said in so many songs and writings, this truth is said. Everything is bhranti, everything is mithya. We are afraid of such sentences. But the fact is, that is the truth, and those knowledges alone save us. Your business knowledge, political knowledge, your academic knowledge, your other properties, wealth, nothing saves. Even punya doesn't save. Punya only gives better equipments. But that also will perish now. They also will perish. Like because a lot of punya, I became in this life a very popular person with lots of wealth, with all the bhoga. Therefore, I lived for 110 years. Only no. उसके बाद तो जाना ही पड़ेगा. Punya also will not save us. Only Tattva Jnana, Brahma Jnana. About us and about the world. Whole world is Brahman. I am Brahman. In that the play of appearance, disappearance is happening. Our problem is reality is not known. These appearance, disappearances are taken as real. What are the appearances? The Shariras and the Jiva Bhava. Both are appearances. Adhisthana only reality. That's why the power of that Tattvamasi Mahavakya. That you are Brahman eternal, not the Jiva going from one body to other, nor the Deha which is every moment dying. Nobody is Deha. All are Brahman. As Brahman. That's what when Krishna said the first stroke in Gita. Oh Arjuna, there was never a time where the Bhishma Dronadi and you and me were not there. And we are there now. In the future also there will be no time where they will not be there, you are not there, I am not there. Therefore, don't have the fear of not their thought or perishability. From which standpoint Bhagavan said that? We studied with Bhashya, no? Exhaustively we saw. That vision we have to develop. As Brahman, nobody dies. As other than Brahman, as Jiva and Sharira, everybody dies. Now your choice. Which knowledge you want to strengthen? The knowledge that Aham Brahmasmi, which is eternal, immutable, you want to strengthen? Or the ignorance and delusion that I am Jivosmi and I am Dehosmi and I should not perish. Everybody is Jiva Deha, they should not perish. हो ही नहीं सकता. That is why Samprapte Saniti Kale Dukrum Karne Nahi Nahi Rakshat. That's why when we are hale, hearty, healthy, that time only the theoretical knowledge we have to strengthen, the practical sadhana we have to do deeply, which is the only one saves. And when we are in that prime time of life, forgetting this, we are busy in strengthening our samsara only, not this. That's why we are suffering. The prime time is every time right from the दिमाग काम करना शुरू करता है 25-30 साल से with more probability let us say from the 40-45 years. Within that 20 years में this Siddhanta Jnana about the reality and non-reality should so deeply enter into us. And that will happen only through the Tattva Shastra, Upanishad Shastra, Shravana, Adhyayana, Manana, Chintana. Manana Chintana is important. Shravana we are doing it. But that won't help because we are listening and Sunike Rakh Diya type. We have to do Manana and own that knowledge. In our leisure time, we have to do this only continuously. So much that knowledge will become stronger that thousand Yamadharmarajas are coming to take us away. We should tell him, you take away my sharir and all, I am Brahman. You can't do anything to me, you are also Brahman. You and I are same. Itna kya? That's only savior. It's not escapism, that is only solution. Everything else, with all our justification, intelligence, arrogance, is not going to save us. तो नेक्स्ट लेवल में साधना के टाइम में व्हाट इज साधना द प्रकृति एंड इट्स लिमिटेशंस अंडरस्टूड एक्सेप्टेड पुरुषा एंड इट्स इनफाइनाइट्यूड अंडरस्टूड एंड आइडेंटिफाइड विथ प्रकृति के सचेम को एक्सेप्ट करो इन द एक्सेप्टेंस ओनली दैट प्रॉब्लम गोज अवे पुरुषा अंडरस्टैंड एंड रियलाइज करो कि इट इज मी other than this as we said none of the anything can save us. Who can save? है ना? Who can save? Anyone. That is why in all Upanishads which we study but neglect is Amrutatva Prapti, Samrutyum na upagacchati, Samrutyum na gacchati, Mrutyosya. Again and again why it is said because of this. Nothing will save. Strengthen this knowledge day by day. Tell from now onwards. 11th May, or what is today's date? 12th May 2026. सुबह 10 बजकर 10 मिनट होकर 10 सेकंड हुए. Every clock in the world shows 10, 10, 10. Time is that 10, 10, 10 or whatever is it. 12, 12 or 5. Now the question is, who are you? I am Brahman. Who are you? I am playing the role of Jiva. Who are you? I am given this body to take away, to be taken away. And what are things around? All things and beings which have come to me because of my and their prarabdha. And when that is over, they are going to go away. Strengthen this knowledge. And already we have seen so many things have come and gone. Beings have come and gone. Sukha Dukkha Anubhutis have come and gone. All data is there. All information. But we have to own it and be stationed in that knowledge. The quickly we do that, while doing it, it may appear to be difficult. Sentiments, emotions may hinder us. But like the daughter is married and sent, how much sentiments, emotions the parents feel. But because it is inevitable, they hide those things and then send her. अब कुछ साल के बाद इतने दिन क्यों रह रही है मायके में जाओ ससुराल और शी हरसेल्फ मम्मा हो गया 2 दिन मैं अब जा रही हूँ वो मेरे पति वेट कर. Don't you see? In the same way, keeping away all faltu emotion sentiment, when we gain this knowledge, at the time of gaining knowledge, the inner weaknesses, inner ignorances, inner non-acceptances, they try to obstruct. Surpassing them, superseding them, overpowering them. When the knowledge is gained, strengthened, king of the life. You can never be miserable thereafter, for whatever. This knowledge has been continually strengthened. I am the eternal, I am immutable, I am the Brahman, I am reality. Theory को strong करते जाओ और spend hours together in knowing what is that reality as in my experience, aparoksha rupena. And in every of the shastra we are studying, no, aham brahmasmi iti aparoksha anubhutya moksha prapnoti. The last sloka of Laghu Vakya Vritti, as we have Dehoham Buddhi now, so we have Brahmaham Anubhuti, then moksha. That's why we study these moksha shastras only. Not even the Purana Itihasa, which even tempt us to do yajna upasanas, which we go to the higher lokas and all. No, फिर वहाँ जाओगे वापस आओगे. And when you go there, as we told you long back, 2 years back, बहुत बार आज के लिए टॉपिक नहीं आ रहा है, that's why not discuss. What is it? In America and Japan, Indian problems are not there. But in America and Japan, American Japanese problems are there. In Swarga, the Bhuloka problems are not there. But it has its own problems. Even if not any problem, one problem is there, it's not permanent. Is it not a sufficient problem? Is it not a sufficient problem to understand and get detached? That's why we always say seek permanent, seek eternal. If that thought clicks to us, immediately the question comes, what's permanent, what's eternal? No loka, no sharira, no vastu, no vyakti, no bhoga. Only one is permanent, Parabrahman. We seek ephemeral and we suffer when it goes away from us. तुमने वो मांगा यार, है ना? We have to ask only one thing. Please give me that which is without expiry date. Only Brahman. Everything is expiry. There's nothing sentimental about this. Nothing emotional. It's a fact. Isn't it? This is the fact. That's why you understand why Shankara Bhagwan hundreds of times says, is the karma and bhakti are obstructions to Vedanta. Because when we become emotional with your Krishna, with your love for the world, with your family members, and I have to alienate the dukkha of everybody, that nonsense will never allow us to understand the deep Vedantic truth. That's why Sarvadharman Pariteja Mam Eka means Paramatmanam. Sharanam Raja means realize the self. Isn't it? Our own worldly thing, this Krishna Bhakti, Rama Bhakti, they obstruct our own growth at one level. Isn't it? Krishna cannot give you immortality because he himself left and gone. As a body, huh? Krishna is always in the immortal selfhood. That's why he came and went, that's it. He is not born or died. For us also, in Vedantic knowledge, that is said. You are the eternal Brahman. On you, the Upadis have come only to go. And again we will come, again they will come again, if you want. So, essence of today's thought is what? Purusha Sambandhi Sadhana, Prakriti Sambandhi Sadhana, करते रहना 24 घंटे to the extent possible. Focus only on that. Purusha Sambandhi Sadhana is the Purusha Paramatma is eternal, immutable, Satchidananda, and I am that. Study, understand, meditate. The Prakriti Sambandhi is everything else is the Maya Kalpita. It is not real at the time of it being seen. सिनेमा जब आप देख रहे हो तब भी वो रियल नहीं है और उसके बाद उसके बारे में सोचना तो और भी मूर्खता है कि नहीं. This talk I am doing is not real from the absolute standpoint. It has its own vyavaharika value, transactional value, but not eternal value. And you practice is more than me. है ना? How lightly we take it. मैं बेकार, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता वेदांत, इसलिए आई टेक दिस सीरियसली. आप एक्चुअली मुझे ना आप सबसे सीखना चाहिए. सीख रहा हूँ. हाँ. Think about it, right? Om, 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 Om Sahanavavatu Namo Brahmadibhyo Yerime Gurubhihi Shankaram Shankaracharyam Nidaye Sarva Vidyanam Shruti Smriti Purananam. Then भवयेव भवानिति मे नितरां ब्रह्मानंदम परम सुखदम परब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम धर्म संस्थापकानां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः अद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम. Parayanam, fifth chapter. We are starting. First three mantras. Om Dve Akshare Brahma Pare Tvanante Vidya Vidye Nihite Yatra Gudhe Ksharantu Avidya Hi Amrutam Tu Vidya Vidya Vidye Ishate Yastu Sonyah. Vidya and Avidya Maya. यो योनिम अधितिष्ठत्येकः विश्वानि रूपाणि योनिश्च सर्वाः ऋषिं प्रसूतं कपिलं यस्तमग्रे ज्ञानैर्बिभर्ति जायमानं च पश्येत् एकैकं जालं बहुधा विकुर्वन् अस्मिन् क्षेत्रे संहरत्येष देवः भूयः सृष्ट्वा यतयस्तथेशः सर्वाधिपत्यं कुरुते महात्मा. We chanted the three mantras as we do every day. Now the studying of 22nd mantra. 21 for the sake of gratitude. Chant once because it contained what a colossal amount of clarity, knowledge for what we have to do every moment. तपः प्रभावात् देवप्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्घजुष्टम् तपः प्रभावात् देवप्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्घजुष्टम्. We have seen that. Now the 22nd one, the Sambandha Bhashya is यथोक्त शिष्य परीक्षण पूर्वकम विद्या वक्तव्या, है ना. यथोक्त शिष्य परीक्षण पूर्वकम. तो how the shishya should be yatha ukta. And what was yatha ukta? Atyashrami. Parikshana purvakam. The guru should do pariksha. That is he truly atyashrami or only for namesake and the dress sake. है ना. यथोक्त शिष्य परीक्षण पूर्वकम. Don't go by the words of the shishya that yes, I am sannyasi or I am in this atyashrama sthiti. Pariksha karke dekho. Otherwise, the vidya given by you becomes waste for you and him. Time is wasted. Doesn't mean that don't give the vidya. Idea is don't get disappointed when the result comes because you don't deserve or you are not qualified. More than that, in a positive way, be qualified. Then go to vidya. Why make it complicated? Simple is this too, na? Qualifications are mentioned, gain them. Go to the guru and get the vidya. है ना? Like driving license. You learn properly under the driving school, prove all your abilities and get the license. Why you want somebody's recommendation and get license even though you can't drive? You are going to kill yourself only with that. है कि नहीं? अगर मेरे को ड्राइविंग नहीं आता फिर भी गफलत से आई हैव टेकन लाइसेंस, it won't kill the one who sanctioned the license to me. It won't harm him, it will harm me. Hundreds of examples like that. And a naukari also. Why you want to give me job because I am SC ST? Are? If you are SC ST, you should be given the training to become qualified. Not without qualification, the position. It will destroy the country because you are not capable of working. It will incur a lot of sin to you because you have taken that undeserving position on the name of reservation and caused the hindrance to the progress of the country. The higher principles, the Lord sees the situation incident in that manner. You can't just say, no, government is giving, therefore I am taking. No, government says you are asking, therefore I am giving. Because you said you will give me votes when I give this. Both of them should think whether you are giving, I am taking, or I am taking, you are giving. Is it correct or not for the country? That you have to think. It is not correct, but drop it. Na khud mango, na de do. Then work hard, become qualified. है ना? Like this rule of reservations is driving every Brahmana to become Shudra. Because Brahmana is not getting the chance. It should be the other way around. Give more and more reservation only to Brahmanas so that every Shudra tries to become Brahman. दिमाग है तो ऐसे डिसीजन होते हैं. Isn't it? Like that, any number of examples we can give. So here also, very powerful thought. यथोक्त शिष्य परीक्षण पूर्वक, पहले उनको अच्छी तरह परीक्षा करके विद्या वक्तव्या. Vidya should be spoken by the guru to disciple. Then without any obstructions, it will enter into him. Becomes easy for the Guru to teach, million times easy for the disciple. तो यथोक्त शिष्य परीक्षण पूर्वकम विद्या वक्तव्या. Vidya should be spoken, having tested the Shishya as he has to be, as it is said, he should be Atyashram. Point 1. Point 2. Tad vihaya tad uktau dosham. Tad vihaya means without doing the pariksha and just giving that Vidya. For any reason, the reason of sentiments, emotions, attachments, the kindness, the compassions. Kindness, compassion से पैसे दो, खाना दो. Vidya you cannot give if he is not qualified because he will not receive it. He will take it and throw away as we do every day. लेते तो है लेकिन फेंक ही देते. समझो ऐसा कैसा कहते हो? तो फिर आप ले रहे हो क्या विद्या? है क्या आपके पास? नहीं है. That's the meaning of throwing. It's not a physical act that you are throwing. Not receiving itself means that throwing. Like somebody gave you a gift. You have not used, you have kept it in almirah. That is equal to throwing. Only when you use it, it is the gift received. Physical receiving is not receiving. It is used. No, 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 मैंने servant को दे दिया. Then also it is throwing only. I gave it to you for you to use. Brahma Vidya also like that. So, the second sentence is Tad vihaya taduktau dosha. Tad vihaya, the Guru, without checking the disciple, when he gives that Brahma Vidya, the dosha. So, to the disciple without himself. This is more crucial point. Without himself qualified, when he is taking the knowledge, the dosha. दोष क्या है? वो उसका फायदा नहीं होगा. Then anything when doesn't give result, it is shrama eva hi kevalam. It's only a parishrama. Second point is this. Tadvihaya uktau dosham. Taduktau. Third, vidyayaha vaidikatvam. That this Vidya, Brahma Vidya is there in the Vedas, in the Vedantas, in the Upanishad. Third, then Vidyayaha Guptatvam. You know, Vidyayaha Guptatvam means the Goptruta, how it has to be sacredly protected by in this precious, divine, auspicious Guru Parampara way sharing. Share it through Guru Parampara Paddhati and maintain its Guptatvam. Then Sampradaya Paramparaya Pratipaditatvam. That through the Guru Shishya Sampradaya Parampara, this jnana has to be Pratipadita, established by the higher generation Guru in the hearts of the next generation disciples. And when the higher generation Guru is trying to establish this knowledge in the heart of the next generation Shishyas, the Shishya should allow it to happen. When the doctor gives injection, the patient should allow. When the doctor does operation, the patient should allow. नहीं तो नहीं होता. तो मेरे गुरु मेरे अंदर ये आत्मज्ञान का प्रतिपादन कर रहे हैं, मैं करने देता हूँ. Unknowingly we reject. Our ego rejects, our likes, dislikes reject, our strong mind and vasanas they say जो पहले से जी रहे हैं वही ठीक है, नया वाला ज्ञान मत लाना. तो काहे को नया ज्ञान, सब ठीक ठाक चल रहा है ना. द टिपिकल इंडियन वे ऑफ वाइफ सेइंग, क्यों आजकल सत्संग जा रहे हो, सब ठीक ठाक चल रहा है ना. इसलिए है ना, सुख में सुमिरन करे तो दुख काहे को है. The Sumirana, what is said by him for us is the pure Vedantic Brahma Jnana. Because only Bhagavad Smarana also will not help. Bhagavad Smarana helps us to us in the form of available of Guru and Guru teaching us Brahma Vidya. We are having already. For us now more than Brahma Ishvara Smarana, Brahma Vidya study is a duty. Because Ishvara Smarana Phala of getting chance to listen to Brahma Vidya, we are getting it. अब यूज करो उसको. So these are the 5 topics that are discussed. यथोक्त शिष्य परीक्षण पूर्वक विद्या वक्तव्या तद्विषय तद्विहाय तदुक्तौ दोषम विद्यायाः वैदिकत्वं विद्यायाः गुप्तत्वं then संप्रदाय परंपरया प्रतिपादितत्वं च aha they are all the things to be understood through this mantra. What is the mantra? Vedante paramam guhyam Vedante paramam guhyam Purakalpe prachodhitam पुराकल्पे प्रचोदितं न प्रशान्ताय दातव्यं न अप्रशान्ताय दातव्यं न अपुत्राय अशिष्याय वा पुनः न पुत्राय अशिष्याय वा पुनः अगेन वेदान्ते परमं गुह्यं पुराकल्पे प्रचोदितं न प्रशान्ताय दातव्यं न पुत्राय शिष्याय वा पुनः वेदान्ते परमं गुह्यं पुराकल्पे प्रचोदितं न प्रशान्ताय दातव्यं न पुत्राय शिष्याय वा पुनः. So, what is the subject matter discussed? Brahma Vidya. Okay. And what is its importance? Paramam, supremost. The Paramam Padam came in the earlier mantra also. There it was explained. Paramam है परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच उत्कृष्टतमं निरस्त समस्त अविद्या तत्कार्य निरतिशय सुख एकरसम. These are the meanings of the word pavitra. And guhyam, it is profound secret. Where is it there, sir? Vedante, in the Upanishads. Then pura kalpe prachodhitam means pura means in the beginning only of the kalpa, when the kalpa started, that time only it was received by Brahmadeva from Narayana, and to his creation he started giving Brahma Vidya right from beginning. That's why the reason for which the Brahma Vidya called as Brahma Vidya, one of the reason is this. What is it? Brahmana Prokta Vidya Brahma Vidya. Brahmadeva has given this to his next generation. And in Brahmaloka, continuously Brahma Vidya teaching alone happens. And in Mundaka Upanishad, in the Guru Parampara, it starts with that only. Brahma Devanam Pratamasambhabhuva Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gorutta Sa Brahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtam Atharvaya Jyeshta Putraya Praha. You have seen it, na? Therefore, Pura Kalpe Prachoditam, and he is received and he went on giving it. Therefore, in this saying, the Parampara is established. Paramam Pavitram, the glory of it is explained. Guhyam, its secrecy is explained. Vedante, its availability is explained. So Vedante explains where this Brahma Vidya is available. Paramam says its supremost nature. Guhyam says it is to be searched out. Anything secret, we have to work hard to. Anything treasure, we have to hunt it to find it. Purakalpe prachoditam, right from the beginning of creation, Brahmadeva went on giving to generations. Then next. Then qualification. Don't give it to the one who is not prashanta. Na aprashantaya datavya. And this one word prashanti should be enough for you and I who have studied so many shastras to clearly understand. This prashanti is not the prashanti that when everybody went to office, the wife is relaxed. Or when night happens, all are sleeping, that is a prashanti. Or some problem got solved, prashanti. No. Here the prashanti talked about is the inner mind's prashanti. What is inner mind's prashanti? That from the mind, the seeking for everything other than Brahman is gone. विवेक और वैराग्य से मेरे मन में परब्रह्म तत्व के अलावा कुछ भी मांगने का इच्छा पूरा चला गया थ्रू विवेक वैराग्य. Then I want nothing. Therefore I am prashant. That type of viveka vairagya janita prashanti. of the antakarana and samadhi sadhana yukta prashanta. If one is not prashanta, by giving it, it is futile. Because this knowledge again he will keep away and go for the worldly things. Because he has not given up them with viveka vairagya. That they are the cause of bondage. They are all illusory, delusory. They are the ones who are not allowing me to realize myself. A Viveki in his silent mood on the seat of meditation contemplates all these truths, the naked truths, the bitter truths, takes them, digests them. Then the diabetic causing sweetness of all attachments, all desires, he eliminates. है ना? The खड़वा चीज खाओगे तो मीठा दूर होता है. What is meetha in our life now? All our attachments. What is kadva? This medicine. That this my pursuit of worldliness is the cause of all dukkha. On the other side, it is the one which is not allowing me to realize my Brahmasthiti. All that same Prajahati Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogutan Atmanevatmana Tushta. Everywhere same said language is different. So aprashantaya na datavyam. Therefore he should be prashantaya. Second, na aputraya. If he is not your son, don't teach. Those days son is expected to be obedient to father. ऐसा होता था. Not like today. His son is sitting on the head of father because of stupidity of the father that from the childhood the father made the son to sit on the head. Then he got habituated. जमीन पे पटका के उसको पढ़ाना चाहिए. Never allow the disciples or the children or subordinates to sit on your head in their interest and your interest. The Vedantic knowledge, Sarvam Brahmamayam, is different. That's personal, that is internal. It has nothing to do with the outer Vyavahar. Outer Vyavahar is outers, isn't it? And to be that way, we have to be wise first of all. That wisdom comes to us when we have surrendered to our parents. And they are wise and they taught us. And that's not in our hand, whether my father, mother are intelligent or मेरे हाथ में नहीं. But मैं इंटेलिजेंट हूँ कि नहीं मेरे हाथ में. फिर मैं मेरे बच्चों को सिखाता हूँ कि नहीं वो मेरे हाथ. Therefore, the aputraya means this. There is expectation in those days, especially in Pakka. Putra will obediently obey whatever father says. That's the meaning of putraya. It's not attachment. In fact, it is the best attachment to detach. कि बाहर लोगों को ब्रह्म विद्या सुनाने के बजाय अपने बेटे को पहले पढ़ा. Or Shishyaya. If one is not a disciple also, don't teach. What is the Shishya Lakshanas? दो चार कल पढ़ के then we will see the meaning of this mantra with Bhashya. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. Gita.